I wish him the best. Still on the entertainment news, U.S. court upholds R.Kelly's 20-year prison sentence. A federal appeal court has upheld R.Kelly's 20-year prison sentence in Chicago for federal sex crimes. The 7th Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals has ruled against R.Kelly's legal team's argument that his indictment on child enticement and child pornography charges were filed after the statute of limitations lapsed. The embattled singer's legal team was seeking a new sentencing hearing in appeals court after the claim the 20-year sentence was unduly harsh, but in a report by CBS News, Judge Amy St. Eve, in a unanimous ruling, wrote, and I quote, "For years, Sylvester Kelly abused underage girls by employing a complex scheme to keep victims quiet. He long evaded consequences. In recent years, though, those crimes finally caught up with him, but Kelly, interposing a statute of limitations defense, thinks he delayed the charges long enough to elude them entirely." End of quote. He concluded saying, and I quote, "The statute says otherwise, so we affirm his conviction." An even-handed jury found Kelly guilty, acquitting him on several charges even after viewing those abhorrent tapes. No statute of limitations saves him, and the resulting sentence was procedurally proper and, especially under these appalling circumstances, substantively fair. End of quote. Just so you know, R.Kelly was convicted of 6 counts of child pornography and child enticement by a Chicago federal jury in September 2022. He was acquitted of 7 other charges but was found guilty for videos of him sexually abusing 3 children, including his then 14-year-old goddaughter. In February 2023, he was sentenced to 20 years behind bars, which came just over half a year after he was sentenced to 30 years in prison, following his 2021 conviction by a federal jury for child sex crimes and racketeering in New York. R.Kelly is serving the sentences concurrently, but he is currently appealing the New York conviction. The upholding of the charges and sentence against R.Kelly comes almost the same time as disgraced Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein's rape conviction in New York was overturned. In February 2020, he was found guilty and sentenced to 23 years in prison. Then he was charged a further 16 years to be served separately in Los Angeles in 2022. His sentence in California remains unaffected by the decision in New York.
Yeah,
Chicago,
New York, the statute of limitations too comes to play in this kind of situation too for Kells, but serving all the sentences concurrently, and yeah, whatever he's saying will not work. Because everybody just wants to see R.Kelly get locked up.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how the statute of limitations and for Harvey Weinstein, his own case has been dismissed. I heard he's hospitalized now when he came out of jail, hospitalized. It's just a crazy situation. It's just a crazy situation.
It's really crazy, and it's even the fact that R.Kelly has more than one case. So as he's trying to get the New York one ruled out, there's the Chicago one, there's the California one, and then
the same thing Harvey Weinstein too is facing too. Yeah, you might be free with one state, but the other state you're still guilty, my guy.
Wahala.
Crazy situation.